For more than 3 decades, the United States played a central role in global climate cooperation. It helped shape international agreements, funded climate science, and influenced how the world responded to the climate crisis. But now, the US is stepping away. In a sweeping move, the Trump administration has announced its withdrawal from the UN Framework Convention on Climate Change, the IPCC, and dozens of other international climate and environmental bodies. So why is the world's biggest historical emitter walking away from global climate action? The withdrawal goes far beyond a single agreement. The UNFCCC is the foundation of global climate cooperation. It underpins every climate summit, including the Paris Agreement. The US is also exiting the Intergovernmental Panel on Climate Change, the world's most trusted authority on climate science, along with international bodies focused on renewable energy, biodiversity, and environmental protection. Taken together, this marks one of the most significant retreats from international environmental cooperation in modern history. The administration has been explicit about its reasoning. It argues that international climate agreements run counter to US interests, prioritizing what it calls economic growth and energy dominance. Under this approach, fossil fuels are framed as strategic assets. Coal, oil, and gas expansion are promoted, while climate science is repeatedly questioned or dismissed. At the same time, the administration has strengthened ties with the fossil fuel industry, signaling a clear shift away from emissions reduction and towards expanded extraction. The United States is the largest historical contributor to global carbon emissions. Its withdrawal weakens collective efforts to limit warming and undermines trust in multilateral agreements. Climate experts warn that stepping back from global cooperation could slow climate finance, weaken emissions accountability, and make it harder for vulnerable countries to adapt to climate impacts. At the same time, the absence of the US creates a leadership vacuum, one that other major economies are already moving to fill. The European Union, China, Britain, and other major economies are accelerating renewable energy deployment and tightening climate targets. Clean energy investment continues to grow, driven by falling costs and energy security concerns. Ironically, by stepping away, the US risks losing influence over the very systems and markets that will shape the global economy of the future. The US decision to walk away from global climate action is a defining moment. It reflects a political choice to prioritize fossil fuels over science and short-term interests over long-term stability. But climate change does not pause for politics. As the rest of the world moves forward, the question is no longer whether global climate action will continue, but whether the United States will eventually be forced to catch up.